WWET Talk Radio.
It's 5:30 p.m. You're listening to Backwoods Radio. This is Bobby.
And the Duke.
Coming to you live from the Seagull Stadium in beautiful Port Nicola. Our top story today is still the outbreak in Yelltown. Tell us about that, Duke.
An area of farmland outside Yelltown is still in quarantine 1 week after the deaths of 3 people with fever-like symptoms. Senator Sylvia Thurlow, head of the Bureau of Public Health, gave a press conference earlier today.
Let me reassure the people of Yelltown that the risk of contagion is very, very small. However, if you do experience a high fever, nosebleeds, or coughing fits, please stay calm, stay where you are, and call the RHC emergency hotline on 111-111.
That number again, 111-111.
I hope our listeners in Yelltown are feeling fit and healthy because you do not want to miss tonight's big game.
That's right, Bobby. Port Nicola Seagulls versus my team, the Blue Ridge Raccoons.
Raccoons suck. Go Gulls.
Haha, whichever team you support, the atmosphere here in the stadium really is electric.
Hello?
Harper, it's Rupert.
Professor McBride, how are you?
Not great, actually. There's a problem with my laptop.
That's a very familiar phrase.
I know, but it won't charge. And I'm right in the middle of processing some crucial data. I'm supposed to be driving over to Port Nicola today, and...
Say no more, Professor. I'll grab my multi-tool from upstairs and be right over.
Oh, thank you, Harper.
No problem. See you soon. Always the same.
Hello everyone and welcome to Unforeseen Incidents, a point-and-click adventure in which we take the role of Harper. We live in Yelltown, which unfortunately is under quarantine because a deadly fever broke out here, but that's not going to prevent us from repairing our friend's laptop. But first,
glue. Always useful.
let's grab some glue. It goes in our inventory. Because why would you not do that? If you can grab it in an adventure game, you should probably do it. As you can see, this game here uses this comic book style. It looks pretty sweet. The backgrounds are really nice. Here's the multi-tool Harper was talking of.
There it is. Good old multi-tool. Let's go fix the professor's computer.
You don't have any like verbs like in classic LucasArts adventures here, but you do have your multi-tool, and your multi-tool has a multitude of different heads. Those will come in handy later.
My old Gigamaster family entertainment system. I lost too many hours on the old GFES.
And look at this fancy equipment.
That's right, ladies. It's my ham radio.
Harper, we love you. Your ham radio is so cool.
Calm yourselves, ladies, please.
Yeah, we don't really need to use that right now, but it will come in handy later.
Me, Mom, and Calvin when I was a high school freshman. That would have been about 6 months before she passed away.
Oh well. Harper's living on his own, and there's probably a reason for that. Let's head downstairs. Let's just quickly check out the place here.
An old photo of Mom and Calvin in Greystone Woods. Yeah, I think I took that one. They have this old-timey photo booth at the state fair. Mom, me, and Calvin got all dressed up in costume. Good times. I should clean this place. Yeah, tomorrow. That TV will never work again. But I can't just throw it out. There's a spider living in there.
Well, the game's controls are fairly simple. You do have your point-and-click movement. You don't have any verbs or anything. You just click and use or observe everything. The game also has a very handy hotspots function, which I can't use right now, but I will show to you in a bit. And it looks really nice, even though the characters occasionally look a little bit like they're lifted out of a Flash game. Anyway, let's go to Professor McBride's place. And look at that beautiful statue. Person being eaten by an eagle.
Hey there.
Oh, Harper, thank goodness you're here. Come in.
What's the trouble, Professor?
That blasted battery is trying to murder me.
You know, for a scientist, you don't always...
It will not charge. And I'm in the middle of modeling the latest data from our research team. It's been processing all night. If I lose power now, I'll have to start over. I need this analysis for a very important presentation at PNU tomorrow. Can you fix it?
Isn't this place under quarantine anyway?
What's the presentation about?
It's my analysis of factors leading up to the recent outbreak.
Yelltown fever?
Yes. No. Well, the trouble is, we don't really know what kind of disease it is yet. The Dean of Medicine asked me to address the virology department tomorrow. We're hoping my research might help fight whatever killed those people.
Sounds good to me.
Isn't the government dealing with it?
Yes. They've placed us in the benevolent hands of the Rancho Health Corporation.
I thought RHC said everything was under control.
That's how you know they're cacking their pants, Harper. See, I know these people, and I know they'll struggle to fight this disease without my input.
Is Yelltown fever really that dangerous?
I'm afraid so. The little brute seems to be acutely virulent. By all accounts, it kills in a matter of hours, not days.
Jeez, hours. What if I've got it?
You'd know, Harper. I'm told symptoms start appearing immediately after infection.
Wow, those poor people.
Don't lose hope, son. There's still time to contain it and prevent an epidemic.
Well, good thing we're just walking around in the city then.
Can you find a cure?
It's not quite as simple as finding a cure. But if anyone can beat this thing, it's my research team at PNU. They're the best in the country. All we need is a sample of the bugger.
So anyway,
Let's check out the laptop.
it's nearly out of juice and it isn't charging. I don't get it. I replaced the battery like 2 weeks ago. Professor?
Yes?
Okay, let me see if I can fix that laptop.
Thanks.
No problem. And look at that.
Let's take a look here. There's your problem, Professor. The power cable's frayed.
Dash and blast. How did I miss that?
It's no biggie. I can patch it up with my multi-tool and some electrical tape.
Oh, good. Yes, I'm sure I have some electrical tape somewhere.
Leave it with me, Professor.
Okay, time to search this place. If you hit space, we can check out all the hotspots. That can be quite practical.
No electrical tape in here. Just some dusty old vinyl records.
Those are classic blues pressings, Harper. Remember, you used to listen to them on my old turntable.
It's 2017, Professor. I listen to tapes now.
Ah! Harper! Stop that!
Ooh, nasty. Let's check this closet here.
No
Cabinet.
electrical tape here either. Why do you have so much junk?
Junk. Out of interest, how tidy is your place right now?
But I'm broke. You could use your sweet university dollar to hire a cleaner.
Ha!
This reminds me of when I used to help you out in the lab when I was a kid.
Maybe we have different understandings of the word help.
Well, let's check out the storage space
Lab
then.
supplies, glassware, and a lot of dusty academic stuff. I don't see any electrical tape though.
Well, how about the drawers?
Ah, here's the electrical tape.
Excellent! Can you fix a laptop now?
Hopefully.
Okay, let's use the electrical tape on the telescope. No, actually the power adapter.
I need to splice the cable before I tape it.
Not a problem. Let's use the knife, I suppose.
I don't want to cut that.
Okay, maybe pincers?
Okay, I'll strip the cable and remove the frayed wire. Now, let's get splicey. Looking good.
Looks good to me indeed.
Okay, let's make this safe-ish. Alright, let's plug this baby in. Okay, she's charging now, Professor.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Harper. How much do I owe you?
This one's on me, but a guy as smart as you shouldn't have to call the village idiot every time his laptop goes kablooey.
Harper, I hate to hear you do yourself down like that. You're not the village idiot. I really appreciate your help.
Sure thing, anytime.
Alright, looks like this adventure's over for now. Let's check out the telescope.
Hey, this telescope is pointing right at Mrs. Denman's bedroom window.
What? No, it isn't.
It is! You can see right through the net curtains.
Harper, you're not too old for me to give you a hiding.
Well, looks like the professor's an old pervert. That's all in good spirit. If you wonder what's the deal with the button here is, that's actually a bug report button because I'm playing the beta, the pre-release version of this game here. Let's check out these posters here.
RHC emergency paramedics are here to protect your health. But why are they dressed like evil spacemen?
That's a very good question.
The Eagle by Cardero. That statue has been standing here for years, frightening children.
Well, I'm 100% certain that the RHC is very benevolent and only interested in protecting the public health. What else would they do? Anyway, let's head back home.
What the?
Well, that doesn't look good.
Hello?
Oh.
Jesus, are you all right?
Get out of here. Leave me alone.
But you need a doctor, or... Wait a minute. Is it the fever?
Please. Please. Get away from me.
I can't just leave you here.
I have to. Keep going.
Keep going? Are you crazy? I'm going to call RHC.
No. Not RHC.
Why would she not want me to do that? Well, let's find out.
But you need a doctor.
I just need you to leave me alone.
RHC might be able to help you.
I don't want their help.
I'm going to call them.
Please, don't.
Well, should we call them? Let's talk to her again.
Please, don't call them.
I'm sorry. It's for the best.
We should probably keep our distance. Anyways, anything else we can check out here? It's probably not the right time, but oh well.
Attention, Yelltown. This area is experiencing an outbreak. Know
It sure
the
is.
symptoms. Wow. Symptom list is long. Headache, fever, nausea, bleeding. Ew, gross. Bleeding from the nose, ears, mouth, or eyes. See the symptoms. Call the RHC emergency hotline on 111-111. Well, I feel more relaxed.
Well, that was terrifying. What's the deal with the
This
backpack?
must be the lady's backpack.
Let's talk to her again.
Please.
I'm sorry. It's for the best.
Okay. But should we really do it?
RHC emergency operator, what is your emergency?
My name's Harper Pendrell. I just found a woman, and she's really sick. There's blood everywhere. I think it's Yelltown fever.
Where are you right now, sir?
I'm right at the town center, Swenson Alley.
A medical team is on its way. Please stay where you are until they arrive.
Hey, you.
Sir, please confirm that you will stay...
Sorry, I gotta go. She needs help.
Sir, please stay where...
You idiot.
Excuse me?
You let them right to me.
Okay.
They're coming to help you.
Shut up and listen. If they find you with me, they'll take you in for testing too.
Testing? But I'm not infected.
If they take you, you'll end up watching the big game from a body bag.
You're not infected. You are maybe a foot away from her and she's bleeding all over herself.
I prefer baseball anyway.
If you do what I tell you, at least we have a chance.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Do you have family I can call?
Already on their way. All you can do for me is go to the hotel. Find LOL.
Find who?
Reporter for the Times. Give the envelope.
Envelope? What envelope?
In the backpack.
This is crazy.
Take it, please.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a good idea to touch that backpack, but let's just do it. We'll be fine.
Take it to Hellowell. Tell no one else.
Okay, I promise.
Only Hellowell. They're coming. Go now.
And the evil spacemen are coming.
There she is.
Please go.
You see the one who called it in?
Uh-oh. That was awful. Should I have stayed with her?
By the way, if you refuse to call the RHC, a neighbor is going to pop up and call them herself, so it doesn't really make a difference in the long run.
Mrs. Denman? Are you okay? It's Harper from next door.
Who's there?
It's Harper Pendrell, Jeannie's boy.
Harper? Get back inside and put on a warm sweater now.
But I...
Do as I say. You shouldn't be out and about with this fever going around.
We sure shouldn't. We also probably shouldn't have touched that rucksack, but that's just me. Also, we now have our quest. We do have the envelope, and I'm pretty sure we cannot open it.
I don't want to cut that.
Yep, we cannot.
People frown on dumpster diving, but you can turn up some cool stuff. Old appliances, old comic books. And that would be old Mrs. Denman's pantyhose. Well, I'm traumatized.
Don't be so judgmental.
I'm not gonna take the pantyhose, am I? Huh. Well, maybe it'll be useful. I just hope no one saw me take it.
Well, as a good point-and-click adventure protagonist, Harper just pretty much takes everything he can take. You never know when it might come in handy. Well, let's go to the professor and share our experience. There we go, and wow, there's a lot of posters here. They're even covering one another. What a waste.
Harper, I didn't expect... What's the matter?
I saw an infected woman.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, it was terrible. She had blood coming out of her mouth and nose everywhere. What if I caught Yelltown fever? What if that happens to me?
Calm down, son. If you're infected, then squalling like a bairn won't help. Come here, let me check you for symptoms. Well, it seems you're a very lucky boy, Harper.
So
You're fine. You're not showing any of the symptoms. Clean bill of health.
Oh, thanks, Professor. Oh, thank God.
I'm not sure she had anything to do with it.
Well, at least we're not bleeding from our eyeballs, so that's good.
The infected woman was talking kind of strange.
How do you mean?
She gave me an envelope for a reporter named Hellowell. I think there's something not right going on here.
Harper, I've studied countless outbreaks like this. Sometimes the panic and the fear are more deadly than the disease. Don't get caught up in paranoia. Remember, the only way to beat this thing is to wallop it with some cold, hard science.
Sure.
We need to get out of town. This disease is killing people.
Try to stay calm, son. Why don't you come stay with me in Port Nicola for a while?
I haven't been to Nicola since I dropped out of PNU.
Then it's settled. I'll drive you over as soon as I've finished my presentation.
I called in RHC. They'll be able to help her, right?
They'll take her to the RHC emergency treatment camp and put her on life support. Then, if her condition stabilizes, they'll move her to a specialist hospital.
So I did the right thing.
She was dying. What choice did you have? Hold up a minute. That's a thought. This is excellent news, Harper.
I'm pretty sure it's mostly horrible news.
What an opportunity. I'm going to need your help.
What are you planning, Professor?
A blood sample from that infected woman would be the first step towards a vaccine. I need you to sneak into the treatment camp and get one for me.
Whoa. Can't you just ask the RHC guys?
Rancho want a Rancho brand vaccine. They don't share data with lowly academics.
Really? But people are dying.
Exactly. With my research, I might be the only one who can crack this thing. Help me, Harper. Help the world.
Oh, crap. Why don't you sneak into the RHC camp?
They're running high security, an undisclosed location accessible only to RHC staff.
Quick reminder, I'm not RHC staff.
Ah, I have an old biosuit. Same basic spec as RHC issue. I'd never get into it now, but you'd be a perfect fit.
Damn, I knew keeping in amazing shape was a mistake.
Well, that sounds good.
So where is this biosuit?
Ah, yes. Here you go.
And so right over there. But you can't take it before this dialogue happens, just in case you're curious.
Ugh, rubber.
It's polyester. As you see, with a couple of superficial alterations, it'll be a perfect match for the RHC one.
So, I pimp the suit, swipe a blood sample, and then we get out of town?
Yes, although the last thing we want to do is involve a pimp.
Well, guess I'm going to go do the stupidest thing in my life.
Excellent. Good luck.
Well, looks like we've got 2 plans now. Find Halliwell in the hotel, and then also sneak into the camp.
The RHC outfits do look a lot like the professor's old biosuit, except they have a big red stripe across, and the RHC insignia on the chest.
It looks like we've got to modify the suit a little bit. We can do that.
Huh, that could work.
Okay, so we've got the suit here, so let's get the insignia
The
on.
insignia looks just like the ones on the RHC outfits, but how do I attach it to the professor's biosuit?
Let's use some glue.
Super stickum glue. Huh, the nozzle is jammed.
Not a problem, I hope.
I'll cut the tip of the nozzle to free the glue. Done.
Yeah, you're going to use your multi-tool a lot in this game. It's probably your most important item.
Okay. Ugh, sticky.
As it's supposed to be.
This will work.
Alright, now we have the logo on there. We don't have the stripe, but we'll see what we can do about that. For now, let's check what we have here. Oh, look at that statue. Doesn't that look amazing?
Whoever made that statue must have a screw loose. It freaks me out. What do you look for in public art? Crying skull hands, please. And a TV for a head.
Looks fancy enough to me.
Jake's compressor. These things are expensive. Jake wouldn't leave it lying around unless he wasn't planning to come back.
By the way, how are we supposed to go to Port Nicola if the area is under quarantine? I'm pretty sure we're not allowed to leave in that case.
What a piece of junk. Hey, wait a minute. That's Professor McBride's car. How is the professor supposed to drive me to Port Nicola with this thing going to rust? Something's not right. I better tell the professor. It's
a very
locked,
good
but
question.
she's looking good.
Well, let's go back to the professor then, because that car's not going to get us anywhere anytime soon. And there we go. Double click lets you teleport around a little bit, which can come in handy.
Hey, Professor.
Hello, Harper.
I saw your car in Jake's shop. It looks like a total wreck.
No. Jake's just fixing the brake light. He said he'd drop around today.
I think he lied to you, Professor. Looks like Jake left town, and I think he maybe cannibalized your jalopy for spare parts.
Damnation! We'll need that car to get to the treatment camp. And Port Nicola.
Oh well.
Your ride is garbage. What now?
I hate to ask, Harper. Do you think you could take a look at her? You see, I have to...
Keep doing science. I get it. Give me the keys.
Thank you. We need that car working.
Alright, so now we have to get the suit ready, get the sample, get the car working, and deal with the envelope. So let's get back and let's check out how bad the car's actually doing. Here are the keys.
Okay, let's have a look. Whew, holy moly. The engines have been stripped. Dang, the car battery is missing. I think the engine needs some more coolant. Oh, there are 2 spark plugs missing. This car is in ridiculous condition. Narts, the radiator hose has a huge leak. At least the oil level is fine. It looks like the fan belt is missing.
Oh well, we can do something about that.
Okay, Mrs. Denman's underwear is worth more than she knows.
It is indeed, but there are a lot of parts missing. Well, we'll see what we can do about that. For now, let's check out this.
Yelltown Hotel this way. Ask about their shrimp breakfast. But seriously, do not eat their shrimp breakfast.
Shrimps for breakfast. Who would do that? Anyway, here's the hotel.
They say lightning never strikes twice. Tell that to this place. Hard to believe this is one of the least creepy-looking hotels in the county.
And look at that.
Leaving your paint lying around is very bad paintsmanship. Anyone could come along and take it. My guess no one will miss this.
Yeah, Harper's a proper kleptomaniac, like every adventure game hero should be.
Huh. That
Oh, there's a cable
makes
here.
it a little difficult to read the sign. Let's fix that, Pendrell. Ah! Whoops.
You just rip it out. You could at least unplug it.
Looks like they're showing the game in the hotel bar. Well, I don't think that'll get many Yelltowners off their couches.
I think you should avoid gatherings if there's a highly infectious outbreak that will kill you within hours, but that's just me. Who am I to judge? Anyway, let's check out the hotel.
Hey, Morton.
Hey there, Hoppo. Are you here to watch the big game? Everyone's downstairs already. I'd really love to watch it with them, but Mr. Seagull says I gotta stay on front desk.
Well,
I don't remember you being such a big football fan.
I am. I dig the Sea Dogs.
The Seagulls, Mort.
Exactly. Go Gulls! Woo!
You don't know a thing about football, do you?
No, I'm a fan all the way.
Yeah. Of the Sea Dogs.
Oh, damn it, Harper. Okay, I wanna be a fan. Everybody's gonna talk about the big game tomorrow. I don't wanna be out of the loop when
Wait, is this football thing about a guy?
Well,
Daddy Bear's coming out of his cave.
No, I just may have a date with a certain gentleman acquaintance.
Way to go, Morton.
But he's so into sports, I don't want to look dumb.
Mort, don't worry about looking dumb. You always look dumb.
Hey!
But you're a nice guy. I'm sure you're gentleman. We'll see that.
I still wish I could watch the game, though.
well, let's ask about the guest.
Actually, I'm looking for a guest. Someone called Hellowell. I don't know his first name.
Hellywell? I'm sorry, Harp. There's nobody here by that name.
But I was told to find Hellowell at the hotel.
Told by who?
I just saw an infected woman in the street.
What? An infected woman? Jeez, Harper.
I know. It was pretty awful.
What did you do?
I called RHC.
I knew it. You're a good guy, Harper. Pretty scary. You didn't get infected, though, did you?
Nah, I haven't gotten sick since we were kids.
Phew. Well, that lady was probably just talking crazy with the fever and all.
Oh, maybe. But it sounded so serious.
Sounds like a wild goose chase to me, Harp.
Never mind.
Alright. So, looks like Mont here, the bellboy, is going to miss the game. That's a shame. Let's check out this closet here. Ooh, we've got... what is that actually? Kill It Bang.
It's a bottle of Kill It Bang.
And we've got fish foods. Anything else? We have an aquarium hose. Oh, this gets better and better.
Nice aquarium. Lights, treasure chest, some kind of demonic skull. This fish tank is better than the rooms.
What do we have here?
A power outlet. Endless possibilities. Where would modern civilization be without power outlets?
That's a very good question. Let's give the fish some food.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Anyway, I think that's enough for now. I shall see you next time, and we'll see whether we can fix the car and deliver the envelope. Thanks for watching, and see you then.